Well, ladies and gentlemen, we finally have the response from That Park Place against Black Girl Gamers. And this response, I gotta tell you, is as epic as I thought it was going to be. Black Girl Gamers just proved to the entire world just how mad they actually are. They're the only ones in the entire history of the internet that I can think of, recently anyway, that decided to put out a cease and desist against a journalist simply talking about them. That's how mad that they are.
Not in Big Mama's house!
So we have an article here from Fandom Pulse with a headline that reads, "That Park Place attorney calls Black Girl Gamers' allegations of defamation meritless and ridiculous." Ladies and gentlemen, it is more than just meritless and ridiculous. It is in fact hilarious because they know that their entire cease and desist has no means of actual real legality. There is nothing that they are going to be able to do to stop people from talking about their public company. There is nothing that they'll be able to do. So let's get into this article, guys, from Phantom Pulse. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. It's hilarious, man. Every picture that they put out there of Black Girl Gamers is always in the most fakest of fake. Like, there is no way all of you girls are surrounding each other laughing and smiling this much. We all know you are not this happy. You are angry as hell, and this cease and desist proves exactly that. It says tension is heating up between Black Girl Gamers and That Park Place after a back and forth over BGG's discriminatory practices within the video game industry following a myriad of controversies stemming from DEI shakedown group Sweet Baby Inc. Black Girl Gamers has now issued a cease and desist to the Entertainment News Group, which has been responded to by their counsel, Ron Coleman. The fight started when the ace journalist John Trent discovered a tweet from Black Girl Gamers that stated looking for black women content creators that make Dungeons & Dragons content for some potential brand work, hit us up. The post clearly states a job requirement as being black and female, which is by definition of discriminatory posting against anyone who doesn't identify as black or female. That Park Place called the matter out in an article titled "Forspoken Consultant Black Girl Gamers Appears to Discriminate in Their Hiring Practices While Claiming They Are Being Harassed." Now, again, look at the title of this article that was written by That Park Place. Look at the terms and the words that they use. They don't use anything based in actual facts. They don't use anything based in actual absolutes. They speak in vague terms. They speak in hypotheticals. It says Black Girl Gamers appears to discriminate in their hiring practices. Not that Black Girl Gamers does, in fact, discriminate. There is a big difference. These journalists are not stupid, especially people over at That Park Place. You can say what they want about them. They are not stupid. They know exactly how to word their articles so that they can avoid legal trouble. So again, you can try to do everything you want to put out this cease and desist, but we know what this cease and desist really is for. It is not to lead to a lawsuit. It is not to actually do anything in the courtroom. This cease and desist was just your way of trying to put your chest out there. I know you're lacking it, but put the chest out there and essentially say, hey, if we can go after That Park Place, we'll go after anybody. So anybody who's making videos on us, anybody who's writing articles on us, just be warned. We put out a cease and desist to That Park Place, and you could be next. All it's trying to do is quell the storm, ladies and gentlemen. All it's trying to do is to stop the firestorm from spreading, because that's what's happening right now. There is a massive firestorm in the gaming industry, a massive firestorm overall that people, it's made up of people who are tired of this absolute garbage. They are tired of this nonsense. They're tired of the lies. They're tired of the racial grifting. They're tired of the sexuality grifting. They're tired of all this stuff being in their games and ruining their games, and then everybody trying to gaslight them and tell them, well, that's not why games are being ruined. It's because corporations are greedy. How about both? You know what I mean? How about it's both of them? Fuck all of y'all. You need to get out of here. After this article went viral, Black Girl Gamers threatened legal action against That Park Place and John Trent, followed up with another article titled "Forspoken Consultant Black Girl Gamers Threatens Legal Action Against That Park Place," blah, blah, blah. We already know. Now it says Black Girl Gamers have issued a cease and desist to that Park Place, in which they state, we demand that you immediately cease and desist from posting or displaying any videos and or comments about Miss Lopez and BGG. We demand that by April 5th of 2024, you remove any and all links and references to videos, in example YouTube or Twitch, that comments upon or visually depicts Miss Lopez and or the BGG brand. So again, you can't do that. It is a public company. You are allowed to talk about a public company as much as you want. They are a public brand. You mean to tell me that people that are speaking about this brand in a positive light also have to cease and desist? No, of course not. You're perfectly fine with people talking about your brand as long as it's something that, you know, you agree with. But the moment it's something you disagree with, the moment it's something where maybe it makes you look a little bit not so perfect as you like to pretend to be, then all of a sudden you need to throw out a cease and desist. That's how you know it's BS. Because if you're not ceasing all speech, then you're only ceasing the speech that you don't like. And that's what we know is happening right here. So I'm going to leave a link for you guys. This is a very long cease and desist letter. It's 2 pages long. I'm not going to be able to showcase most of it, but I will leave a link to the cease and desist letter of this on this video in the description box below, so make sure you check that out after the video. This letter goes on to describe that Park Place as hurtful, baseless, and defamatory. Despite that Park Place posting receipts of what Black Girl Gamers did, they further claim that the results of the post have been racist, sexist, and misogynistic communications directed at Miss Lopez and BGG. Ron Coleman replied to the letter stating, we have reviewed your demands and on consideration find them both meritless and ridiculous. For these reasons, your demands are rejected in the whole, and we consider the matter closed. That Park Place is not willing to back down from honest, accurate video game journalism due to attempted lawfare from a shakedown group. As the culture wars are heating up in video games, the woke are doing all they can to hide their bad behavior, as they know the public doesn't want their nonsense pushing into the video game medium. Now, that's what I was saying earlier in the video. They are actively doing this cease and desist not because they feel like they're going to win a lawsuit. Let's be real. Black Girl Gamers is not even probably going to even move towards a lawsuit. I would honestly be heavily surprised if they did. I would be surprised because, number one, they're not going to want to spend the money. Number two, they probably know deep down they have no case. The lawyers that Black Girl Gamers hired stole their money, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be real. They stole their money from people who are ignorant and didn't understand that they have no case. And these lawyers took their money and said, sure, we'll write a cease and desist letter and just see if they stop. Pay me money. And that's what they did. They took their money. So I understand also, too, that they are trying to say that you cannot bring up the fact that Jeanne Lopez is the CEO of Black Girl Gamers, okay? They were trying to say that that's doxing. They were trying to say that's doxing to mention the public name of a public company, of a CEO of a public company, that apparently that is doxing. So I guess Bob Iger is getting doxed every single day from people who are mentioning his name as the CEO of Disney. I guess he's getting doxed. Kathleen Kennedy, I guess she's getting doxed too. It's all BS, man. And yet, not only that, Black Girl Gamers wrote a 33-page thread on Twitter trying to go back at Gothix TV, okay? And they dropped her real name. So by the same notion, they would be admitting that they are doxing as well against Gothix by dropping her real name, because you're trying to say we can't say the real name of the founder of Black Girl Gamers, who was Jeanne Lopez. We can't say her name. That's doxing. It's ridiculous, man. Her information is publicly available. She works for a company that is a public company. She is the CEO of said public company. She is the face of the company. I am able to get her information pretty easily from a simple Google search, and that is exactly what Park Place did. That's not doxing. So Black Girl Gamers is a symptom of overall cause of wokeism, and Fandom Post stands for that Park Place to bring able to speak the truth to power in video games and the other entertainment media. So we're going to see what happens, ladies and gentlemen, as this potential lawsuit continues. Again, I don't think it's going to get to that point. This is a great thumbnail, by the way. I don't think it's going to get to that point. I think it's definitely going to be something that they were just hoping was going to make people quiet. But you know what's going to happen? I can tell you what's going to happen. The Streisand effect is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It was already happening when they put themselves into the conversation when people were talking about Sweet Baby Inc. Black Girl Gamers Streisand themselves by trying to interject themselves into the convo. And now you're going to Streisand yourself even further by trying to do a ridiculous cease and desist that has absolutely no merit to it whatsoever. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.